Hello and welcome back to Montana John's Outdoor Adventures. I'm here to talk about the PSA 9 rifle today. First I want to ask you to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell in the bottom right hand corner. Remember, like, subscribe, and click that notification. That way you can see all the cool videos I'm going to be posting on Montana John's Outdoor Adventures. I want to dedicate this video to my dad. He's an amazing guy. He's 82 years old. And he walks 4 to 6 miles every other day, and he has a great life, and he's a veteran, and what a great guy. He served his country. He's still serving his country to this day. I mean, he's at the VFW every Friday serving vet dinners, and I mean, he just does a lot of stuff for our country still, and he's retired at 82 years old. Well, I'm going to show you how to clean this PSA 9, and as I'm doing it, I'll tell you what I'm doing, and I'll talk about Montana John's Outdoor Adventures at the same time. This is the PSA 9. I'll come back a little further so you can see the whole gun. This is Palmetto State Armory 9mm rifle. I'm going to clean it. I'm going to do a light cleaning today. I'm not going to go crazy, just a nice, easy, light cleaning. So the first thing we're going to do is open the action. Look inside. I'm going to let it go down nice and easy. I don't like to slam that bolt into the front of the chamber. I don't like doing that, just when there's no round in it. And then we're going to dry fire it. Okay, I'm going to use this cap here. I'm going to take this cap off this bottle. This cap seems to work pretty good to keep the gun up off the ground a little bit, or off the table. And I'm going to use a Phillips screwdriver and give it a little pop here. And this gun here is one of the guns you get to shoot on Montana John's Outdoor Adventures. So if you want to come out to Montana and shoot this, just check out mtjoa.com. And when you do that, you'll see my website, and you can read about what I do, and I take people out shooting guns, and we have metal targets. So now I take the upper off the lower, and let's set the lower to the side here for right now. Here's the upper. I'm going to take and hit the charging release handle here and take the bolt out, put the charging handle down. And now what I do is I'll put some Hoppe's number 9 on here, and it's a really good solvent. This Hoppe's number 9, it just turns all of the gun residue and gunpowder, and it removes copper too. And it just takes it right out of your barrel. So easy. And then, I shot like 1,000 rounds through this gun, so we're going to run a couple patches through it. Whoop, why did I do that? There we go. Put that back on first. It's a lot of fun coming out here shooting. Ignore. Somebody's trying to call me when I'm in the middle of my video here. So let's clean out the yucky stuff that's in there, the crappy stuff, all that residue. Yeah, it's really not that bad. These PSAs are so much fun to shoot. You could shoot a 33 round magazine. I like that. And 9mm is cheap to shoot. You could buy a lot of ammunition. You can buy thousands and thousands of rounds of it. There you go. Clean that out. And that patch isn't that bad. I like to put some oil on my patch. And it's not going to hurt to run a nice coat of oil down your gun barrel. I'd rather have my gun barrel coated with oil than have it coated with rust. So you want to coat your gun barrel, all that rifling, with a nice coating of oil. There we go. That got nice and clean. So that's done. And then the bolt. I'll take the bolt. Here we go. I was looking for that. Okay, we'll take the bolt, and I'm going to take a little bit of solvent. I'm going to wipe the bolt down and get any kind of residue off this bolt so it slides nice. Get the bolt nice and clean, and then I'm going to put some oil on it. I use this Rem oil. There we go. And we use this towel here. I like to use old t-shirt, old sweatshirts for rags and stuff to clean your gun. My friend, he asked me, can you use your ratty old underwear? I said, well, you better have your wife wash them first. Right, Jimmy? So, if you have ratty old underwear and you want to use them, you better wash them first. That's one of my recommendations. So, your bolt's pretty... I'm going to put a little more oil on that. Just a nicer coat of oil on there. But yeah, you want to have a nice coat of oil on your bolt. That way, it slides nice and operates nice inside the upper. So, and then I'm going to wipe down. This doesn't get too much residue on it. It's actually pretty clean already. I'm going to run a little bit of oil on it. It's aluminum, so it can't really rust. Got some Hank Jr. in the background. Okay, so when you put this back together, you take the upper and you hold it upside down and you drop in your charging handle. Come on. Let me go far enough in. There we go. After you drop the charging handle in, you grab the bolt. Oh, you know what I like to do? I like to put a drop of oil in the firing pin. One little drop. If you want to take the firing pin out, there's a little cotter pin right here. Just pull it out, and then your firing pin will just drop right on down the back, and you can wipe it down. I just wiped this down last time. I mean, you could do it every time if you want. I'm not going to take it all apart right now that far. I don't need to. I don't think you have to. Just drop this little notch in there, slide your bolt all together, and now the whole thing's stuck together. There you go. Now, we're going to drop the upper into the lower. I'm trying to do this on video to make sure you guys can see everything I'm doing. So let's see. Let's put this like, how do we want to do this? We'll just put it on its side. There we go. That pin's in. Make sure your bolt is in there. Okay. Pop this bottom pin back in. The back pin, I should say, not the bottom pin. And it's all back together. This gun is ready to fire now. Open it up. Nothing in the chamber. The chamber is clear. Safety works fine. I like to keep my gun stored in a dry fire position. So I'll take my safety, put it on fire. We know it's empty. We'll clear it to make sure it's cleared. Okay, it's clear. We proofed it. Let's pull the trigger. Okay, now this gun I'll leave in a stored position just like that. And the reason I like to do that is it relaxes that spring. So the spring is relaxed and it's not going to have a lot of pressure on it. And so this is what this gun looks like. Empty magazine. This is what this gun looks like with a 33 round magazine in it. I like to use the Glock magazines. They work pretty nice. This has a adjustable, collapsible stock. And it has the Romeo 5, the Sig Sauer Romeo 5 red dot. It's called the Motac scope. So when you pick it up and I look right through it, the red dot is on. Notice the whole time I'm keeping my finger off the trigger and away from the trigger. You don't want to put your finger on the trigger until you're ready to fire. So the other thing is, this gun will not go on safety after you dry fire it. So after you dry fire it and store it like that, don't force it to go on safe. You'll break it. And this gun could be stored just like this. And now what I'll do, I'll just take a little bit of oil and put it on a few spots. I like a silicone gun cloth. I think it says rod and reel on them when you buy them. They're cheap and they are really nice. They just seem to like take all the smudges off. They don't leave any kind of like residue or any kind of fibers. All those fibers, look how nice this gun comes out. I mean, it cleans up nice. I just put a little bit of oil. This gun is aluminum, so it's really not going to rust. But I just like having a nice finish on it, getting all the fingerprints off, and clean your muzzle flash. I'm just doing a light cleaning. And so Montana John's is all about gun safety first and then taking you out shooting guns. And I like to take people out and shoot this PSA 9. This is a rifle. I have a pistol. I have a Glock 17. I have a Kel-Tec Sub 2000. And I have the VR60. It's an AR-12. So if you want to come to Montana and shoot some really cool guns, all metal reactive targets, I provide the ammunition, the transportation, some drinks. We could do a lunch package. I'll take you on an adventure if you want to do an adventure package too. Might see Bigfoot out here. You never know. Deer, bear, moose, elk. I want to thank you for watching. Remember, like, subscribe, and click the bell. I hope you do like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to get a bunch of people to start watching my videos. I'm going to do some really cool gun things and show you gun safety and how to shoot guns properly and what happens like when you shoot melons, and check out my other videos. But remember, like my videos, subscribe, comment. Don't be afraid to comment. I'll comment back. And click that little bell for notifications, and my website, mtjoa.com. Matter of fact, I got one right here, mtjoa.com. And you can call me anytime, 24 hours a day. If I'm awake, I'll answer the phone. If I'm sleeping, it'll ring. And thank you for watching this, and I dedicate this video to my dad because he's an amazing guy. Thanks, Dad, for everything you've ever done for me, and I hope you all like this video. Thanks.